Hello everyone, my name is Domke. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today we're going to make a baby card. This will be for a little girl, and we're going to use the Baby Bear stamp set. It's a 3-step stamp set, so let's get started with what we'll be needing. For our greeting at the bottom, we need a piece of Whisper White. I've got 2 of them in case I make a mistake. That measures 1 by 2 5/8. And then this will go on the back of our greeting, and that's in rose red, so this will measure 1 1/8 by 2 3/4. And this piece of Whisper White for our bear will be 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, and the backing for this will be in rose red also, 3 3/8 by 3 3/8. So that's all the front of the card. Our card base will be done in Flirty Flamingo, and it measures 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. And the inside of our card will be Whisper White, measuring 5 1/4 by 4. You will need the corner rounder for the inside of the card. So let's go ahead and get those corners rounded now. That way I don't forget to get this part done. There, that's all done. Throw these pieces in the trash. Alright, let's get to stamping. You will need your stamping pierce mat, and I've covered mine with a piece of printer paper, and I have a piece of printer paper over here for stamping off. Let's go ahead and start with our bear. We're going to use chocolate chip. That's the only color for the bear, but we will be stamping it off, so we'll be getting different tones with it. And normally you would start with the first stamp, because these stamps are labeled 1, 2, and 3, but I'm starting with the 3rd, and this will be done full strength. We're not going to stamp this one off. So that one's all done. I've got my papers there, my cardstock straight, and I'm going to center it on my piece of cardstock and press down. Then I'm going to get my stamping mat cleaner done over here, ready to clean my stamp off, because I'll need this block again. Cleaning my stamp. So that's all cleaned off. Pull that stamp off. I'm going to put my first stamp on, which will be the last one I use. And this stamping block for the bears is number E. My next stamp is number 2, and this one I'm going to stamp off once. Just stamp off one time, bring it over here and line it up. It's photopolymer, so it's very easy to see through it to line it up, and press down. And that's really cute, lined up well. Clean that one off. And this one I'm going to stamp off twice, and this is the first stamp. And it's more solid, so 1, 2, and then line it up. And if I get my head in the way, I'm sorry. There. And press that down. Very nice. So now our bear is all done. We can close up our chocolate chip ink, and see, we made that all with just one ink, and we have different shades, so that's really a pretty card. Well, I like the bear, so very nice bear. Okay, our sentiment for the outside, we're going to be using on the same stamp set on the baby bear, Welcome to the World. And this I'm going to stamp with Flirty Flamingo. So I'll ink up this. Make sure that's straight. And center it in on this piece. Peel that off. And that's very pretty. I like that also. It's a little more stamping messed on my cleaner here. That one's done. And next we need the Flirty Flamingo to stamp on the inside of the card. The same stamp set, and I'm using the "to hug and to hold from this day forward." I think that is such a beautiful little saying. And I'm doing that in Flirty Flamingo, and I'm going to bring it down a little bit from the top of the card, maybe a third of the way, and center it, and hopefully it's straight. Press down and leave it for just a few seconds for the ink to go. And yep, turned out perfect. So that is all of the stamping. Very quick with stamping. So now it's called Let's Put This Card Together. Let me put this off to the side. Let's get our card and do the inside first. I like to use liquid Tombow for my adhesive. You can use whatever you choose. A lot of people like tape, but I like liquid Tombow because I've seen tape and I've received cards with tape and they just they're popped off and I have to redo them. So let's go ahead and center this piece on our card. There. So the inside's done. Now let's work on our outside. We need our rose red and our piece that we stamped with our bear. There it is. Almost lost it. Okay, so we're going to glue this down to our rose red piece. And this is just giving us a little border, 1/8 of an inch border. And that's all I want. I don't like the big borders for this. I wanted a small, delicate border. And then we're going to flip this over and put some dimensionals. I want to raise this up off the card, give it some height. Don't need that paper there. I like to make sure I have plenty of dimensionals so it doesn't sag in the center. You can put on as many as you want. It's all up to you. There is no wrong way with dimensionals. This is a fairly quick card, and you can make these in any color you choose. Even the bear, I've seen the bears done in multiple colors too, not just browns, and they're really cute. But today I chose to do a brown. And then we're going to take our bear and bring him up to the top and center him up here. Don't press it down until you know you're even. That looks pretty good, so I'm going to press it down. Okay, get rid of these backings. And now we're going to do our greeting. Well, that's not the greeting. There it is. And we're going to glue this down on our border. And this also is just 1/8 of an inch of a border. That looks good. And flip it and do dimensionals. pick this up and center it underneath the bear. Need to bring it over just a tad. About right there, and press it down. Now, to add just a little more pop to it, I'm getting some of our enamel shapes, the 2016-18 in colors, and of course Flirty Flamingo, since that is our base color here. Let me put my glue away, get my piercer here, piercing tool, and I want to do a couple hearts. So let's grab a heart, put a heart up here, and then I'm going to put one more down here at the corner. And then I want to put one up here. Perfect. And there, my friends, that is the card for today. Welcome to the world, to hug and to hold from this day forward. Very fast card to do, has the good wows to it. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel. If you like this, if you subscribe, then all of my new videos, you'll automatically be notified that they're out there. And give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. I would love to know what you would like me to do videos on, and I'm working on some more new ones coming out. Hopefully another one this week. All right, you have a great day. Bye.